So, good morning, Canterpar's Goodies fans, and all of you who subscribe to my tip sheet and my Canterpar's Goodies. Well, the Canterpar's Goodies has had a very good month. It really finished off extremely well. Subscriptions are now open. You'll be able to get hold of us at the email at the end of the show. But we're going to have a show of the last midweek racing. So we start off with Tuesday at the Vaal. And the Vaal was very unfair because if you're drawn on the fence, you just had so many lengths to spare, it wasn't impossible. And as a result, I'm going to show you Rock of Bismantova and how that won and how unlucky the second horse was. It should have won an absolute minute. Let's go and have a look at that one.
Well, let's pick up Rock of Bismantova. He's on the inside in the red and blue colours and cantering along. Pinches a break about here. Look how far back Black Egret is. Absolutely not in the picture. 5-6 lengths behind. You can't make up that type of ground. Straightham, even at his best, cannot make up that type of ground. So as you watch him come towards the finish, Rock of Bismantova's pinched the break and Black Egret is absolutely flying.
Right, so now let's move on to the second one, which is Greyville, and this horse shouldn't have got beaten either. And I like picking up these horses that should never, ever get beaten. Hodgepodge. It looked like a completely overconfident ride from Sean Veal. He just only got into this filly inside the last 300 meters, where if he had been aware and alert, the filly that wins it in the Calvinson colours, white colours, just gets away from him at the right time and he can't make up the ground. Let's go and have a look.
Right, well, as they turn into the straight, you'll get a picture of what's going on because Hodgepodge towards the outside and in the red colours, Karuna Naidu's colours, and the horse in the white is the one that wins at Cold Dickon Road. I thought a very inspiring race. Now, the horses on the inside are stone dead. We'll show you why, because later on I'm going to show you a clip that was put up by one of the trainers of what the going looks like at Greyville on the inside fence, and it's absolutely disgraceful. But you'll get that towards the end of the show. Have a look at how late Hodgepodge runs at the winner.
So now we go to the Vaal, and here I want to blow my trumpet a little bit because I know that there are people there who are wondering how good we are as a tipping service. Well, here I thought that the Hollywood horse in the second race of the Vaal was an absolute blinder. This horse on form could not possibly lose. I watched them go down. I really like St. John Gray's horse Pacific, and as a result, I phoned all the Canterpar's Goodies subscribers, said them have a good go on Pacific. It does look like the right horse. And as it turned out to be, although it drifted and it was a first run back, the way it went down, that's where we picked them up. It absolutely got through them and dawdled in. Let's go and have a look.
So yeah, they go through the 500 meter mark and Pacific's off them, number one. Starts to make a run and really ends up absolutely mowing them down. Pacific 5-1 ended up winning extremely well, and really that's why I love doing this, because we can give you winners and make you a lot of money on horses like this, and I don't tip odds on.
Okay, so a pretty good week it turned out to be. A Green Mile, we made it each way. That ran second. Told Swingers Trifectas, Congressman. That ran second. Swingers Trifectas 8-1. And then yesterday we came very well with a couple of horses that looked like they would win. One was the horse that I really liked in a Field Marshal of Frank Robinson's. But let's go and look at the track at Greyville from Wednesday's meeting on the inside rail and pick up this video clip which shows how terrible this track was. And this is not only a danger to horses and rider, but it is very, very unsafe to race on these type of conditions. And what amazes me is that the jockeys never said a word, and obviously because they're all now sponsored by the owners, and the trainers didn't pick it up until afterwards. let's go and pick it up and have a look at the holes in the ground at Greyville. This is some footage of the inside running rail at Greyville on Wednesday's meeting. And if you had a horse that was running on the inside running rail, you will be very concerned, not only for that horse's safety, but for the money that you might have cost and spent either backing or training and owning horses that ran on this track. This is absolutely diabolical, and I take my hat off to the trainer who put forward this footage on one of the sites. I think it's very enlightening and illuminating as to how racing is being run and how little regard people have for the horses that race on these surfaces. This is a disgraceful state of affairs. This track is unraceable. I'm so surprised the jockeys never said anything, because they're the first ones to jump on their high horse and say, oh, the going's unraceable, this, that, and the other. There should never, ever have been racing on this track. It is a danger to horses and a danger to the animals we love in this business. I'm horrified. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. Well, as you can see, that's certainly not pleasant, and how you cannot put up a false rail around that type of going is beyond me. But anyway, that's what happens, and we're here to bring these things to your knowledge so that you know exactly what's going on in our industry. From me, James Goodman, remember, subscribe to my tip sheets or my Canterpass Goodies feature, which is 10 minutes before the off. Every single race meeting, just about, we do it now. When we see one anyway, have a bet on it, and they run very, very well. We run a program where we have 1,000 Rand each way on every one of my Canterpass Goodies, and at the moment we're showing a very good profit.